Good evening, Otherworldlies. This is Queen Juliana, your Dark Mask Diva. Alright, so the topic for this content is, should you be with somebody if you are not their type? Alright, so this is mainly geared toward my female audience. Guys, you may get something out of this content as well, but this is mainly for women. So if you're some kind of red pill guy or whatever, just save it. Okay, just I don't need to hear your mean little comments. But I'm gonna say some things that are, probably a little bit uncomfortable, but these are my opinions, okay? And they are just my opinions. I feel like if you're a woman and you're not a guy's dream girl, and that varies from man to man, okay, and for different reasons, okay, because everybody has different taste. I think if you're not his dream girl, I don't think you should be with him, okay, because men pick women for different reasons, okay. Men pick women for reasons they want to be with you for different reasons, okay. So some of the reasons are not very nice. Some of the reasons are for convenience. Now, women pick men for convenience too. I mean, it's not like, men are all men are bad and women are good. That's not this kind of show, okay? So I'm just saying, women, you should make sure you're his type, because if you're not, he may be with you for the wrong reasons. Okay, so like, too long didn't read. I'm just gonna cut to the chase with this, okay? So there are different reasons he may be with you, and his heart's not 100% in it, all right? One reason, okay? You may have put in years with this guy, all right? You may have been the person pushing the relationship, all right? It may be that you may like him more than he likes you, okay? You may be pushing the relationship. You may be the force behind the relationship. You may be the one maybe issuing an ultimatum. You may be the one saying, what are we? We need a title. Okay, we need to call this a relationship. We need to quit dating, and we need to call ourselves girlfriend and boyfriend. Okay, well, now it's time that you put a ring on my finger. Well, now it's time that we move in together. Now it's time that we call each other something. We need to be called, fiancés. We need to be called partners. We need to be called this or that. And I'm not going to be settled for just being called a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. I need you to call me this. Okay, and so he's going along with it because he knows he's going to lose you if he doesn't, okay? But it's not him leading the relationship, it's you leading the relationship, and he knows he's going to lose you if he doesn't go along with it. But the thing about it is, men like to lead, all right? And if he would have chosen you in the first place, he would have led and saying, I want to call you wife. I want to call you fiance. I want to call you girlfriend. I want to move in with you. And he would have taken the initiative, all right? Because when men choose you, that's what men do. You don't have to tell him to do those things, all right? He wants to do that. He wants to take care of you. He wants to financially provide for you. He wants to lock you down so some other guy doesn't, okay? He wants you to have his last name, and he doesn't want any other guy to have you, okay? He doesn't want any other guy to be able to take you away from him, okay? He wants you to be his, okay? And I'm not saying this in a possessive way or anything like that, but you're a good thing in his life, and he doesn't want you to get away. So he doesn't want anyone to have the chance to take you away from him, because you are everything he's dreamed about, and he wants you, right? So you are exactly what he wants, and he's already recognized that. So he is leading the relationship, because men like to lead, men like to chase, men like to hunt. Okay, so he wants to take the initiative. Men like to take the initiative because men are leaders. Okay, you don't need to back lead the relationship. You don't need to give him ultimatums. You don't need to say, call me this, call me that, whatever. He needs to take the initiative and be referring to you as whatever. Okay, you don't need to be a pygmy. All right. If you're what he really wants, he's going to be calling you those things. He's going to be wanting to get a ring. He's going to be claiming you on social media. He's going to be proud of you. He's going to be taking you out. He's going to, be calling you the missus. He's that kind of thing. Okay, he's going to be proud of you. All right, he's going to want you to be the mother of his children. Okay, and he's gonna want to be standing at the altar with you. Okay, it's not going to be your idea, it's going to be his. If anything, you're going to be resisting. You're going to want to slow down the relationship, and he's going to want to speed up the relationship. He's going to want to lock it down. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are his dream woman. All right, because there's one thing for a guy to have cold feet, all right, and not feel ready. Okay, and some guys feel like they don't have their ducks in a row. Okay, and that's usually an age thing. And that's usually like a thing where a guy feels like he's not financially ready. Okay, and that's a thing. Okay, that's a guy being a certain age. That's a guy feeling like he's not sown all his oats yet. That's a guy feeling like he can't provide. All right, that's a thing. But that's also a guy feeling like you're not what he wants. That's a guy having doubts about you, okay? But if there's nothing wrong with you, maybe you're just not what he wants. All right? So you have to make sure that you are a guy's dream woman. You have to make sure you're a guy's type. All right? So here are some things that you can do to tell if you're his type. All right, so what does he admire? Like, what is his type? What kind of women does he pay compliments to? Like, who are his idols in music and on TV and stuff like that? Does he like women that look like you? Has he dated other women that look like you? Okay, does he like women that are your phenotype? Okay, his crushes. Have his crushes looked like you? Okay, notice women that he looks at. Do they look like you? Okay, and here is one big thing. Does he compliment you? If you get a new hairstyle, does he like it? Does he tell you look good? Notice these little things. Does he compliment your pictures? Okay. Notice these things. Now, I understand that guys, you can change your hair and you can do all these things, and your partner of many years doesn't notice. Okay, but you want him to notice. You want him to notice, like today I put my hair up. I wasn't even thinking about it. I went into the bedroom to tell my partner something, and he goes, "You look good." I was shocked, because I mean, all I did was put my hair up. I mean, my hair is like in one of those claw clip thingies. I wasn't even trying to look good. It was like 100 degrees today, and I had to go downstairs and get the food from DoorDash. And he liked my hair. And that made me feel so good. That made me feel so good that he complimented my hair. I mean, and that was just a random compliment, that he liked my hair like that. And I was just putting my hair up because it was hot on my neck. So notice if he says nice things to you like that. Like you do some different thing with your appearance, and he says something nice to you. Like he notices, you did some little different thing, and he tells you look pretty. Because that made me feel really good. So he's noticing some little change to your appearance, and he says something nice to you. Because if he thought you were ugly, he wouldn't think you looked good if you put your hair up. He would just be like, So things like that. When you look nice, does he get in the mood? Okay. When you look nice that day, is he feeling extra amorous? All right. When you put perfume on, or you put like a sexy negligee on, does he ever get in the mood? Okay. Is he considerate of you? Does he do nice things for you? All right. Those things really matter. Does he go out of your way to do kind things for you? Okay, because if he just thinks you are there and he's taking you for granted, he's not going to do nice things for you. Okay? When you go out, does he stare at other girls? Now, I know all guys notice other attractive women. But is he looking at you, or is he looking at other people that don't look like you? I know that's an uncomfortable topic, but are his eyes on you or somebody else? Okay, his eyes really should be on you, because that's rude and disrespectful to be staring at other women when he's with you. I mean, that's actually a sign that he's going to cheat on you if he's with you and he's checking out other women all the time. Okay, especially if he's checking out other women that don't look like you. That is a really bad sign. Okay, like, pay attention. If you're not his type, he's not going to have as much patience with you. Okay, if you're not his type, he's with you for some other reason. It's because you're, say, like, paying half the bills. All right. It's because you're putting up with his stuff. It's because maybe his family likes you. It's for some other reason that's not because you're his dream girl. Okay? It's for some reason that's maybe you have seen him through a lot of dark times, and he feels like he owes it to be with you. Okay, so you don't want someone to be with you out of guilt. Like, because you put in a lot of time with him, so they feel like, oh God, like, I owe her. You don't want someone to be with you because they feel guilty if they leave. You want someone to be with you because they want to be with you. Because they sincerely like you on the inside and the outside. Okay? Because you're sincerely a good person. Because they're sincerely attracted to you. Who you are. They're physically attracted to you. Okay? And they're attracted to you. They're attracted to your mind. They're attracted to your body. And I heavily emphasize that they're attracted to your body. Okay? And I mean, I know people don't like that because I'm talking about something shallow, but you want them to be physically attracted to you. You want to be their physical type. You want to be their phenotype. You want them to like your voice. You want them to like the way you smell. Okay? You want to smell good. You want to look good. You want to look the way that they like. Okay? And you want to be something that they prefer. You want to be their preference. All right? Because ideally, you want to be with somebody who they're your type, right? I mean, I know for women that's not as big of a deal, but wouldn't you prefer to be with your type? I mean, right? But with men are visual. Men are visual creatures. They like to be with somebody they like looking at. And if they like the way you look, they will forgive you for more things that are not perfect about you. Okay? I'm just being honest about it. And we are flawed human beings. Okay, women, we are emotional. Okay, our emotions are like this all day. If he likes the way you look, he will be more understanding of your emotions. I'm just being real with you. And you want to be something he likes looking at. And as far as men go, men in their 20s, men in their 30s, men in their 40s, men in their 50s, they're all looking for something different. Men in their 20s are almost always going to cheat on you because men in their 20s like everything. Okay? They always have to have a variety. So men in their 20s, they almost never know what they want. And I know what you're thinking, that's all men. Okay, and sometimes that is all men. Some guys never grow out of that, and I'm just keeping it real, okay? But men in different decades of their life crave different things. They need different things from women, okay? A man in his 20s needs different things than a man in his 30s. A man in his 40s is attracted to something different, okay? So it depends on when you meet this man. It really depends on his taste is going to change. So you will need to grow and change with him. Okay? But you basically have to be what he likes. You have to continue to be beautiful, but he is going to have a type. And that is not going to change. You know, you may have to change the length of your hair or change the color of the clothes you wear or something like that. But your basic looks, he's going to have something that he likes. Okay? And you're going to have to be what he likes. because men are fickle. All right, you're going to have to change it up and do a variety of different fashion looks and that kind of thing. But you're going to have to basically stay beautiful and stay pleasant and feminine, and stay who you are, stay authentic, but be the woman that he fell in love with. Because if he chose you for yourself, he chose you for a reason. All right, so keep in mind his age. And if he's taking care of you, all right, if he's taking care of you and he's leading the relationship, not you, him. If he is leading the relationship, he chose you. All right? It's okay to love him back. But if he chose you and he's leading the relationship, you're what he wants. If he's complimenting you, you're what he wants. All right? So I hope this helps somebody. And don't sell yourself short. If you're with a guy who's just tolerating you, find a guy who loves you for yourself. All right? So I hope this helps somebody. And I love you all. And I will see you in the next content. Bye-bye.